Look at the dog. It's a puppy.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's.
They are.
It said they came
Cumans
to
of
Hungary from the
Sigismund's.
east, and now they're
Yeah, from Hungary.
his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
And they were riding on
Skalitz is
horseback
a
and
small
shooting
castle.
arrows, which is the traditional Hungarian
Sigismund attacks.
warfare
They can't
form.
hold.
That would make sense.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
And
He's dead. Yeah, he was a
get
badass
all
too.
the people inside the
We
gates.
watched him slaughter like 6 guards before they
We
took
have
him
to
down.
prepare for the worst.
Our dad.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Unrealistic? What do you mean unrealistic? The Lord doesn't treat him like trash? I don't think that's unrealistic. He just warned their entire army. And the Lord is more of a small lord anyway. Discovered the bakery! I'll take a bakery. See where this goes. Game saved. Alright, let's check our... Wow. Okay, so we got bandaged up. We do have full health. We are going to need some food, though. Looks like. Yeah. Still got this sword, which is awesome. I want some armor at some point soon. How do we get rid of this thing? Or is it not possible to get rid of that? I kind of wish we could. So we should have some ability points in charisma, speech. Our speed is down. I guess that's because our stamina. Yeah, our nourishment is at 15 and our energy is super low. I guess we need sleep. Skills. Hunger and tiredness. Those are our current buffs. We are hungry and tired. Delightful. Drinking, herbalism, pickpocketing. I love the drinking skill. Basically negates your ability to get drunk, which I think is hilarious. Buffs, yeah, right. Debuffs more like. Debuffs. Alright, let's see. We do have some food. We stole this from our family's house before leaving. Be good. Get us some more nourishment. We don't need the marigold decoction right now. That'll come in useful when we're tired, though. We have some bandages whenever we learn to use them, and some coin as well. Save your schnapps. This is the drink that allows us to save the game. We only have one right now. We have an arrow, a single arrow. That's delightful. But no bow. Shoot bad arrows as well, or vice versa. They can all vary in quality, and a good bow won't. A good bow won't shoot bad arrows. Interesting. So if we want to shoot this, we can only shoot it with a poor quality bow. Kind of cool. This is still a quest item. Sword your father made for Sir Radzig Gobila. All right. So I guess it said we had ability points or something, but I guess those just get automatically put into charisma or speech or speed or whatever we upgrade. I think. Nothing stolen, yes! We're a genius. We're a genius. Art objects found. Huh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, there is a lot to this game. Like a lot. Run. Talk to Sir Robert. Okay, let's go talk to him real quick. Sir Robert! Is this him? No. What? Oh god, okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to...
Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely.
People don't like it when you go where you're not supposed to. If you enter their houses, they'll just warn you at first, but if you're caught in the castle guardhouse, for example, you risk immediate arrest. Am I getting, like... This? Oh, I need to go down here. Yeah, let's go find a bed after we talk to Robart. Because I am tired. Very tired.
You've done well, lad.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
All right. Cool.
I heard about your father. They say
I'm
he was
literally
a swordsman
falling asleep
who
right
went to the
now.
countryside to make horseshoes.
Go with Sir Robard to the
I
kitchen.
can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
What?
What? Why did he just get mad? We're here with him. Oh, okay. Just kidding. He didn't get mad.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Yes, I am.
Here you are.
I could eat a bear, even.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here
Damn
is
right.
overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Young Henry is overwhelmed.
You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done,
Evening, Reslin, hello!
of the
How are you
courtyard
today?
lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
You would probably like this game, actually, Reslin. You may consider getting it. Did we save the damsel? Yes, actually. He saved the lady from getting raped by the people that were pillaging our past town. Cool, let's get some food. Let's get some rest. Yeah, have you heard about this game, Reza?
Came from Scarlet's today.
Eat. Okay, I'm
Must
eating.
have been
Lentil
terrible.
mash. Ooh, delicious.
How did it happen?
Just what I've always wanted. Let's take all of this shit and eat it. I think we have to go into our inventory to eat it, though. We are so tired.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for...
And some wine! Oh, we got a whole wine skin. That's nice. We can keep our wine there. I will get it as soon as my new job starts! How are you? I am good. It's been a good day so far. We've been enjoying this game, kind of getting a feel for it. We've been playing it for a little over an hour and a half, and it's been good. It is insanely beautiful. What's your new job? That's exciting. I don't know why I just did that. Okay. Let's eat some stuff. So we're at 29 nourishment and really low energy. We need to... Roast duck. Ooh, good. I would eat some roast duck. We don't want to drink these savior schnapps. Hey, there we go. We're all the way up. And let's wash it down with some wine. You're stuffed until you... So wine is just considered food as well, I guess. But it has a negative energy. It looks like. Excellent wine, the consumption of which can lead to fun song, drunken blabbering, loss of memory, and empty purses. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's eat one more bread roll. You can't. Very cool. Retail and an interior design shop. Stoked. That sounds super cool. That sounds really cool, actually. All right, let's go get some sleep real quick.
My word.
Congrats.
Oh, good God.
Hollandia! Hollandia has been missed. All right, we need to get some sleep because we are literally falling asleep right now.
My face open from yawning.
Somehow we need to get here. Maybe in here? Oh, we could lockpick it. Let's not do that, though. We need to get to the sleeping spot. Yeah, have you heard about this game, Reza? It's like a historically accurate, medieval, like, giant open world RPG. It's kind of crazy. How the shit do we get in here? We're gonna actually fall asleep right now where we're standing. Feel like we're getting close. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, in here? That's not a place. In here? I'm sure we could actually use that if we wanted to. We could lockpick all of those as well, which is pretty cool. My internet is laggy. Help me, Germania! That sucks, Elvar. I am anti-laggy internet. As a, general rule. I guess maybe it's just right in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's get some sleep. Where's my bed? Don't want to lockpick that. There it is. Some rest. Sit on it, E. Launch sleep, E. And set how long you want to sleep. Very cool. Stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease as you get tired. How long you want to sleep? Oh, interesting. So it shows your nourishment decreasing as well. We can't sleep longer than 12 hours. So we're gonna sleep as low as we can to get full energy, and but also we don't want to waste all our nourishment time. Cool. Start it. Let's go. Buzz, what's the news? Is it worth $60? I would say, in my opinion, yes. But again, also, comes with the caveat that I've only been playing it for an hour and a half, and it looks like it is a ridiculously massive game. So I would wait until more of what I played to actually give an opinion.
Immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
Yes?
Also, how are you, Buzz? What's up? Welcome, man.
Forgive the
Welcome back.
intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I agree, it is.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
Already drunk some wine, actually.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. and it can help to talk about it.
She's
If
so
you feel
nice.
like it.
It's gonna end badly, Elvar says. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna try and remain mostly quiet during the cutscenes and then respond to chat and everything when we're out and about. But yeah, Buzz, it's been really good so far. It is unbelievably beautiful. The cutscenes are way above and beyond what I was expecting out of this game. Like the orchestration and the writing of the cutscenes is ridiculously good so far. But again, that comes with a caveat that I am only an hour and a half in, so I can't speak too much about like how buggy it is, how good the combat system is, all of that stuff. We've really haven't encountered a whole lot of bugs, but sometimes like there's a couple like weird landscape things where it's kind of hard to ride your horse, that kind of stuff. But generally, it's been really, really good so far. Shout over the cutscenes, Elvar says. Exactly. Yes, indeed. And Reza says you've been excited for it 7 years ago. You saw it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this only came on my radar about a year ago. And it's also ridiculously accurate, Reza says, which is pretty awesome. People compare it to Skyrim with the bugs. I could see that. Again, we're not very far into it. We've had at least 60% of the game be cutscenes so far, so I'm not really sure. It's been awesome, though. It's been awesome. I will definitely be able to give a better opinion as we keep going, though. All right. And the dialogue and the way you upgrade your abilities is also really, really cool as well. Like, it literally is just every ability in the game, the more you use it, the more you upgrade it. And it's just like that. It's just flat like that. And you have to choose which ones to use, which routes you want to take as far as like speech, dialogue, like different ways of manipulating people, different combat, all that stuff. So it's pretty awesome. Tell the story of the raid. Okay, let's tell her. Let's talk to her.
You're right, my lady.
Heck yeah,
I'll
Buzz.
tell you what
It is
happened.
cool.
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, we're timed. It's just like I went to the tavern for the ale. I went to collect a debt. I met my friends and went. Okay, let's. This is actually the truth. We went to collect a debt.
Money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Success!
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi.
Oh, shit. Been secretly learning sword fighting. Let's go with that.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents.
You choose to be good or bad,
So
like
when we
Fable.
assembled the sword,
Kind of,
I
yeah.
tried a
Like
few
you choose
new
which types to use.
There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
It seems unlikely.
Surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
There's a huge horde of
The
attackers.
soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Oh. Douche tried to fight back, but he fell. Oh god, the time. I did not want to say that.
Her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with
Curses.
the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
The siege of Skalitz began. I'm gonna go with that.
I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard.
Yes, I am. That's what I was talking about, Buzz. That's how you
Too
upgrade
easy, the mill
your different abilities for
She'd been
persuasion.
caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
A valiant knight.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so each type of persuasion
Terrible.
is
How could something like that happen?
classified,
God alone knows why he lets.
and you can use them to manipulate people in conversation.
Poor boy.
And you increase your
I understand
ability.
your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills
By
of this
using them.
world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and
Yeah, possibly a little
all
bit
of a
buzzed.
sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took
7
before Havel
years.
was condemned
Jesus.
as an enemy of the crown.
That is messed up.
And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never.
Yeah.
And after 7
exactly right,
years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Ooh, yikes.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy.
Oh,
He
this is
had
the
no
wife
time
of
for
the
me at
dude
all.
who we just talked to.
But at least we
The
were
Lord.
in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
Thing.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad.
Lad, don't call me a child.
But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Buzz. We're a man, we're a knight. Actually, I think we're just like a teenager right now, possibly. I can't remember. Actually, they didn't really specify ever. You learned women, Middle Ages. Yeah, so every time you encounter a scenario, there's like a whole like description of different aspects of medieval life that goes along with it. It's pretty cool. But this is right when we're a flashback. We're having a flashback to when our parents got murdered. Yeah, there's our dad.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
To the battlements, let's go. Cool, let's do it. Yeah, so Buzz, like I said, each point of conversation is a different way to manipulate conversations, and the more you use each point, the better they get, I believe. Which is pretty cool. Wake up, you fool! Wow, it is the middle of the night, or really, really early morning, maybe. One of the two. I was sleeping, Dad. I mean, Lord Heisenberg. Actually, don't remember his name. I think the battlements are up this way. Just kidding. They're this way. Hello, Jasper. Welcome. How are you today? Via the gateway stairs. All right, let's see this.
Surf, and he'll happily tell them everything.
I didn't think of that.
If we can get a torch.
Not that I'm
Can we grab this? We cannot. You're in a private area. Just kidding. I don't want to go in there. And it influences your reputation in the world. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the things you do, like donating gold to beggars or like beating random people up, they all influence your reputation in the world as well. And based off of that reputation, you can either get arrested when guards see you, or they can be nice and like help you out, that sort of thing. It's pretty awesome. If you're hostile, some characters won't speak to you. If you're hostile, you get arrested and thrown in jail, and then you can die in there. It's awful. Actually, when I was testing the game out to make sure we captured it, like 3 or 4 hours ago, to make sure the capture was correct, we punched a guy just randomly, because we were obviously not going to play through that save, like 5 minutes into the game, and we got immediately arrested, thrown in jail, the entire town burned down, and we died, and had to start the game over. It's really cool. It's really cool. I never use magic in Skyrim anyway. Damn right, there we go.
You might be right.
Who wants magic? Just kidding. I would like magic. We're gonna have to get King Arthur's sword. Is this it? Oh no, I don't want to lockpick that shit. The other nice thing is that every action you can take, like lockpicking for instance, if you see over there, you actually have to hold down the button to do it, which is so great. It saved me from effing up so many different things. Like right there, we would have just accidentally tried to lockpick that with all these guards around and gotten beaten up and thrown in jail, which would have not been good.
Hey.
Oh, there he is. Sorry, it's this soldier guy. All right, what's going on, you fool?
What's going on?
I mean, your liege.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
That was going to be a cutscene.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Yes, we will.
We will.
Dogum, hello! Welcome, my friend. What's up today? He looks high. Yeah, well, also, he did just get the shit beaten out of him. He got an arrow shot into his leg, and now he's been woken up in the middle of the night after almost passing out from exhaustion. Oh, this is our lordship, who ruled our town when it was getting burnt down. So they must have escaped somehow. We have his sword, actually.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive?
Honestly, this is kind of sketchy. Maybe he backstabbed us.
He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Maybe he sold out to the enemy.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend.
Oh yeah, Buzz. It looks insane. It looks so good.
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still...
That was nice of him, at least. He's not going to stay here and get us all killed.
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened.
Maybe he's not backstabbing
Would
us.
you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
Never
I can't leave my
surrender.
mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired
You
of
donkey!
living? Sir, quiet!
You donkey!
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend.
Farewell, Radzig.
Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Screw that shit, Reza and Elvar. We are... I really hope he surrenders, because the enemy force is, like, gigantic compared to what we could do in this castle. There's no way in hell we could ever survive an onslaught.